Yo,
Yo,
how's it going?
good.
Nice. Okay, well, I guess let's just get to it. What are we working on today?
Falco Marth.
Okay.
um,
Well, what particularly?
yeah, I feel like it's like Puff in that we've never talked about the game plan or tricks I could do, like gotchas that I could use versus, like to beat common stuff in the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I just feel like I do my nerd shit, and sometimes it works out great. Other times I get blown up, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have a plan to beat good Marths right
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you're not able to get your hits, or you're not able to like finish the stocks, or what do you feel like is happening?
Feels random and uncontrolled. Um, Either I'm getting my nairs on their jumps or I'm getting walled by their nair and they're jumping and hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the edge guard's okay. Uh, I do like get up attack or I do Ober stall, which is the one where if they
I know.
beat a hit with yeah. Or I
Like
do
the
Ober
high up
stall.
stall.
Yeah, it beats most Marths, so it at least feels like I have plans to kill them. And I know like the like magnet dare thing. I've been grinding that, though I don't think I use it in this set at all. But I'm like aware, I
The
guess, of
witch,
how
the
to
witch
kill them.
thing.
The thing where if you shine them at like 55 and then do a dare at the apex of their jump, you fast fall double jump dare
Oh
while they're
yeah,
falling.
there's a decent
Yeah, yeah,
percent range for that.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, I mean, my combos on them are still pretty bad, but it just feels like overall the matchup's like inconsistent for me, and I don't have a good plan for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm down to just take a look.
Yeah.
This matchup's so strange because sometimes it feels like even when I play it as Marth, like I don't know, like I'll watch a bunch of Falcos, right? And I'm like, oh man, Marth just obliterates Falco. This is ridiculous. And then I
Mhm.
actually play Marth against Falco, and I'm like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm just hoping and then comboing, you know. And so
Hmm.
I feel like it's like if Falco, like I feel like Falco just wins in neutral, like literally, like more often. And I think
Right.
that like so much is just like dependent on like making those openings count. There's a lot of times where
Right.
people get like straight down air, straight down air, straight air, straight down air, and then Marth gets a
Hmm.
hit, and then it's like none of those mattered, you know.
Yeah.
But all right, let's take a look. Make sure my stream isn't frozen. Okay.
Maybe that's why I feel like I don't have a plan because I do get a lot of stray hits, and then but their stray hit will randomly kill me.
Yeah, like it's kind of like there's no there's no sort of there's not that many spots against Marth that are like the Fox spots where like, oh, you get your double laser and you can defend from that spot and then you stalemate, because it's like you don't have like the full hop stalemates to like the same degree. Like you do have like the platform stuff that we talked about, but
Yeah.
like the full hop isn't quite as good as the stalemating like it is against Fox. And so it's like
Mm.
it's always gonna be a little uncomfortable because you don't have consistent stalemates. So it's
Right.
kind of like you can get into a lot of situations where Marth can force you to play like a mix up that you don't want to play,
Yeah.
but all the rest of the time you're forcing him to play mix ups that he doesn't want to play. So
I
it's
see.
it's like this is definitely like you just have to embrace this matchup, that like it's gonna be kind of like violent, and the chaos benefits you as long as you hit hard enough.
Mm.
Like there's
Yeah, that's
just
not how I'm playing it.
yeah, there's
I'm,
just
I'm playing it like the Fox matchup without the stalemating because I think even this set I'm not using the side platform stalemate just because it's from a while ago.
mm-hmm,
I'm
mm-hmm.
still bad at it in general. I think this set I go to side plat, but then I'm like wave dashing forward on it, so I just get hit a bunch.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because the side plat, that's like the side plat and like ledge sort of. Even though I don't really trust ledge,
yeah,
are like the only stalemates you're gonna get. Like he's too good against like top plat and sharking that and just full hop in
yeah,
general and stuff like that. So it's like I definitely think that like when I'm playing against a Falco as Marth, the thing that I hate the most is they're just really confident, like laser forward, laser back, laser forward, I don't know, attack. And I'm just like, dude, like there's no like, but like when the Falco is sitting there, like when the Falco is respecting my space and respecting what I can do, like that is when it's the easiest. Like I think what you want is you want the Marth to have this feeling of like, dude, why would the Falco even do that? I could have totally punished that if I did this. Like they should feel like you're kind of bad. Like they should be like, dude, like I could have totally punished that, but like the truth is that they're not gonna, because like as long as you're like playing your mix-ups and moving around with laser enough, then like they're gonna end up whiffing an up tilt in a spot where you didn't laser, or the laser went over their head or something like that, you know, and then you just get like a free punish. And as long as you get like a consistent pillar and you put Marth into like a good enough disadvantage state, and then like I think Albert is somebody who's just really good at getting the back air. Like he does like a lot of like full hop backflip out off stage and is like really aggressive, sort of hunting for the back air. And I think that can also make Marth like a lot less comfortable. Like if you're jumping up for the back air, and like the scary part about the back air is if you've already used your double jump. But as long as you just full hop back, like, oh no, they got me with double jump fair. You know, like
I'm just back to stage.
And then you're back to stage, it resets, and that's like your worst case. And your best case is you get like, you know, and Mango actually does that too, and then he'll do like a mix up where it's like if he can't get the bear, then he does like a little shine stall. And like you've probably seen him do that, like full hop back, shine stall, and then just drop out of the shine stall and down air trade. Or like not down air trade, but like down air like suicide in certain spots.
Yeah.
So I think that backwards backflip, or the backflip back air out of the full hop is really useful there too. Just some thoughts. Okay, let's see.
That's a
hand warmer. Yeah. I was also watching Ossify against Ginger a couple days ago, and he was looking really good in the matchup. Like, he just looks like he's, like, hitting all his stuff really cleanly.
Yeah. He also has, like, Light Shield unlocked, you know?
That's one of the most annoying parts of this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really inclined to Shine Grab here. Like, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this is, like, a big thing. It's interesting, I went over this in a lesson with Cell yesterday, but it was kind of, like, against Fox. And it's just, like, way more prevalent, like, in this matchup. That, like... Right... Okay, so... Like... Obviously bad back air. Let's say like right here, okay?
Yeah.
This situation is like your options here are like reset to neutral and be in a horrible disadvantage in the corner, or play a mix here. So it's like it's more worth it to like play some mix. And if you go for this laser, that's kind of okay, but like cross up something here, you know? Like or maybe like even like full hop waveland off plat mix up, or like there just needs to be something. Like this matchup is very much like Marth is about to put me in a negative spot, I will simply hit him.
I see. Okay, so it's not like Fox.
No, it's the exact opposite of Fox.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And it's I also say, this is the way I think about it, is that lasers against Fox are to keep him out.
Yeah.
Lasers against Marth are to keep him locked in place, so that I can move. So I can move to him. Because otherwise, you end up here. Anytime like you're past this edge of the side plat, it's just anything you do is potentially forward smashable. And so I'm just like, I really don't like that. Like, if I'm in the corner here, I'll like shield for a second and then wave dash back or something. Like, it's just really negative. Like, if I end up all the way over here, I really don't like it. So like, and obviously you can use the side plat. Like if you don't want to go in, you can use the side plat. But like once he's already here, you know, waveland to the side plat is pretty dangerous. Like, you really want to go to the side plat when he's more like over here, if that's your plan.
That makes sense.
But like literally, like if you don't know what to do, you should attack and just try to attack in like a tricky way.
Okay.
Because he just creates positions
Yeah.
like Marth creates positions like this a lot, where it's like if you are the Falco here, you're like
Yeah, attacking wins.
like attacking definitely wins, but like you have to like you have to just realize what it feels like for Marth here.
Hmm.
Like as long as you have to classify in your head that the Marth is like, oh, here comes Falco, and that's why he just does the dash back immediately because he's like, oh, I should have definitely gotten hit for that.
I see.
Okay.
Are there any other matchups like this?
Um.
Like I don't understand what's happening. Attack. But in a
Sheik
tricky way.
Sheik is an interesting one where you can play against her like Fox or like
Yeah.
Marth.
Yeah.
um, I think that Peach would be like this if you couldn't stalemate so easily, making it like Peach would just be like a classic 60-40 or something if you couldn't full hop stalemate, and you would play it like this where you don't want to let her put you in a bad spot. But
I
like instead
see.
of having to play these, you can just leave every time.
Yeah, I just leave every time.
I'm trying to think.
I
Are
guess
there?
Doc. The way I was playing Doc, that's kind of like this, where I
Yeah,
should
it's
be
like a little bit more
attacking.
like aggro and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, Let me think.
Okay.
Marth is the biggest one though. And it's because like when he starts something, he's so strong. Like if he just short hops at you, you're like
Yeah.
you know, whereas like if you're already attacking him and he does an empty hop, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think coming down from plats with lasers are it's that good against Marth. Like doing stuff like this. Like if you're gonna come down, you should try to
Mhm.
hit him.
Oh,
Especially at this
okay.
especially at this percent, like just get like a down air, like get a knockdown or something like that. Like because like the laser is so much more important against characters where like you're going to get the biggest win out of the laser. It's like I tell people, like, why are you risking it all to approaching laser shine Peach at
Right.
30,
Right.
35, or something like that. It's like you're just gonna like try to get a laser so you can hit him with an aerial, and like hitting him with the laser isn't gonna make it easier to hit him with the aerial unless it's like the most perfect laser ever.
I
Like,
guess it feels like when I'm on platforms, Marths generally just hunt for lift aerials so that they can dash dance grab me.
hmm.
Um, I guess like a laser without a hitbox just gets aerial though, so I don't.
Yeah, like I think if you're playing, like what I'm saying is like, let me think of what I'm trying to say. Um, like what is this laser trying to like punish? I guess, or like what is this laser beat? Like what is your goal with the laser?
Uh, I guess I figured I'm on side plat. He won't move forward. He just look for dash dance grab. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
jump off and laser him dash dancing in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I feel like if you're chilling here,
Yeah.
you can hold him in the corner. He doesn't want to run out and get run off aerialed. And you can
Mm-hmm.
do like mix ups here. You can shield if he does this. You can wait here and hold him, and then just run off turnaround laser if you're gonna do the laser. There's no reason
Okay.
to do like the short hop thing. If you're gonna short hop, like I would say probably like if you short hop like you're gonna down air here, and then he's just like get me out of here, and he's way over here, then like yeah sure let the laser rip, but
Mm-hmm.
like overall you just need to like if you're gonna like if you're gonna interact with Marth, you need to interact very confidently, and he can and like interactions are forced to happen in a lot of situations. Like
See.
what Marth hates is a good scrappy Falco. That bothers Marth a lot. Like a Falco that scraps a lot but smart is like that's Marth's worst nightmare.
Yeah, the trick stuff we mentioned, we talked about. I guess that's my issue. That was like my issue with my thought process about this, like attacking him offside, is that I'm doing it way too straightforward. So I just get hit
This
by
actually
doing like
reminded
the
me.
binary thing.
Yeah, like the trick thing that I was talking about against Fox
Right.
That's what Marth does against you. That's how
Okay.
Marth plays this matchup. Is he's gonna lose in general, and he's looking for little like aha, like he's looking for aha. I read the approaching laser with an up tilt, you know,
Yeah.
and so like he's forced to play by these little tricks, and so on your end, you're looking to kind of like hit him for doing dumb tricks. So as long as you're like not as long as you're not doing the thing that he believes you're going to do, you will win the majority of situations. Like that's sort of Falco's strength is like Marth is gonna be looking for these little like, oh, I'll power shield the laser and then I'll wave dash in and I'll do this, you know, and it's like that's their like little trick, hoping that it'll work out. And it's like if you don't allow that like trick to be the accurate one, they're just gonna be whiffing all over the place and giving you free openings.
Got it. Since we talked about it, I've only thought about of the doing the trick side. I haven't really thought about the avoiding the trick side. It makes sense.
No, that's entirely how it is. Same as Sheik. Yeah. Sheik's also trying to do little tricks on you.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you gotta react to that and drop shine. Like this is like drop shine.
Oh,
drop shine.
Side B, yeah. Wouldn't you say like that was a scrap and then I narrowed in?
So really quick, Magi solved this situation. You jump up. Well, if you have time, you just jump up and you do a laser grab here.
Okay. That's
like
cool.
Like full hop fast fall laser grab, and they're gonna shield because they think you're gonna down air.
Right.
But if you run out of invincibility, they'll shield drop up air you. But as long as you still have invincibility left, the laser grab just beats this. Like it's just Magi solved it completely.
Okay. It's like versus every character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the thing you said? You said something about a trick.
Yeah, I end up on top plat. I fall down. This feels like a scrap, and then I tried to attack them instead of being disadvantaged, but I got.
Well, you put yourself in disadvantage here.
Oh, true. Okay.
And you didn't start the situation with a laser. Like if a scrap is like this isn't close enough for a scrap, basically.
Okay.
Like if like how do I describe it? Like so a laser creates a slight advantage in neutral, right?
Right.
And when Marth whiffs moves, you also get a slight advantage in neutral. And so when Marth is doing something and then it creates a scrap, you don't need the laser because you're already at a slight frame advantage.
Yeah.
But like if you don't have a disadvantage from Marth or a laser, you need a laser to do something.
Okay.
And like laser approaching laser is kind of like worthless here. Like Marth's at like 85, you know? Like what are you gonna...
What's the percent range? It's good.
Like whenever the shine 20? Is best, like 20. Yeah.
20. Okay.
Like if your shine is gonna be the sickest thing of all time, then like laser shine makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like
85. I'm not getting anything.
It's like there's just not that much there to get.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like what it feels like is that you're not comfortable with the aggressive situations, so or like the scrap type situations. So it's like it feels like you either like this, like there was no reason to like reset here, like you were messing him up right here. Like boom, just hit him something, do something. And like even after you full hopped out and there was nothing, like it's like your brain stopped looking for like openings here. Like it stopped looking for like what was happening.
Yeah.
There needs to be like this feeling against Marth that like he wants to reset. He wants to just back off and call it even and power shield some lasers from halfway across the stage, and you're just not gonna ever let him be comfortable.
Okay.
And like obviously, if you are in danger and you go to the top plat and stuff, I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying that like
Yeah, but I had the advantage, so
that he should feel that like if Falco comes to the top plat, he's coming down because he wants to get me or something, you know. And then like
yeah,
out of that type of interaction, and then it's not even if it doesn't happen, like Marth needs to feel like pressured in some form.
I see.
Okay, I see. I like this, but you don't want to hit him. You don't want to go for it when you need a double jump, right? Because then this happens, where like you're in a bad spot. But if
so
you just wait
out, but I'm only
like imagine if
or...
like imagine if you went imagine if in this situation you did this, you hit him off, and then right here you did dash forward, wave dash back, full hop back air, or full hop backflip off the side plat. You wouldn't have needed to double jump, and you'd be like right here with your double jump.
I see. Okay.
Let's go, Ober. You got the stock. Yeah, okay, literally, this is like how I would play like a corner spot if I'm stuck here. like that is like, yeah, that's fine. Like there's just no reset available to you. You just have to win the mix-up.
I see.
But you don't want to attack from this range. This is just a really, like, this is not the range you want to attack Marth from. Like, if Marth is being really stationary and passive, then it's laser time. Like, you can set up a laser... You can set up more lasers. And, like, I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is that, like, he's giving you all the control, so why not set up some nasty lasers or whatever. But, like, if he's moving around, like... his movement plus your movement is going to create chaos that you can take advantage of.
Okay.
But you don't really want to attack him out of order, because that's... Huh? It was just so delayed. Like, you held shield for, like, a long time. What in the world?
I don't know.
Huh? I did not know about that. Sure, okay.
Okay, so... if you're not using lasers to prevent Marth from getting in on you, and you can't stalemate, how are you preventing dash-in stuff? Like,
Dash-in, like what?
So, like, you know how when Marth gets, like, dash-in on you, they could just grab, dash attack, F-smash, whatever, and it's, like, a pretty weird mix-up to play? I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to, like, aerial to hit that sometimes. But
then fade back.
Okay.
Like you can do laser dash in fade back aerial or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's a strong mix up against Marth.
Okay.
Right
but the
here.
I was fully approaching him, so it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like
okay.
Especially if you're able to like put the idea in Marth's head that like full distance dash back grab will never work, that you'll just never give him his obvious dash back grab.
Yeah.
His options just dwindle so quickly. Like I always call Marth like a baby in neutral against Falco because he's like, "Oh, I've got options." And then you're like, "What if I don't give you run off platform fair?" He's like, "I've got one." And then you're like, "What if I don't give you dash back grab?" He's like, "Oh, random dash attack and hope." Literally jump and mash forward on the C stick over and over as fast as I can. Like, dude, no actual like baby character. Right here, I think full hop back air is like your friend. Like right here.
Even though he's at 6?
What do you mean?
Oh, I guess he doesn't have double jump.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm okay. I get the hit with full hop. I'm now above Marth, and they get to like shark me. But
no, not if you hit him up here.
Yeah, he's pretty far.
But regardless, if you can't get that back air, this should be a back air. This one. Instead of the up air.
Okay.
That's just like in my experience. I don't have a perfect reason. I just think it's better.
Okay.
Also, you should crouch more in situations like this. Like, Falco's really bad at shielding here, but if you just crouch, this nair will miss almost every time.
That's cool. Yeah.
You're aware of the whole, like, if Falco walks... Or, like, if Falco moves forward and crouches, Marth nair misses, like, every time.
I know that works versus wave dash. Like, it misses a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you crouch...
If you guy down on, like, the weak hit.
if you crouch in front of him, a lot of times it whiffs entirely.
Okay, that's cool.
So like if he's there, like crouch is just really good against Marth in general in situations where you would. It's just like, what value does Falco's shield have? And it's just like so little, so
Yeah.
little. Like it's so bad against Marth. So like
I feel like he's advantaged every time he aerials my shield, unless he drifted it in.
yeah, and it's like I don't know. He's just gonna like he's just gonna like fair dash back or something or nair dash back, and it's like, dude, you might as well just CC and keep playing. And that's the thing about this matchup is like it just keeps moving, right? It just keeps moving. You're like, oh, I'm taking damage. That's okay. He's taking damage, and it's like. That's not the way that Falco plays a lot of other matchups.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like Falco is used to playing based on like control all the time, and this matchup is like control unless he wants me to beat him up, and then I will.
Yeah.
It's just like one of the few situations where like not only can Falco play, you know what I mean when I say like play as a spacey, where you're kind of like just mixing, like you're schmixing on people, like. Marth is one of the few characters where you actually have to play like that sometimes. And just like, I don't know, I'm crouching and then I'm gonna try to hit you out of your thing. It's like, okay.
Usually call it playing like Fox.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Same concept.
Yeah.
And this is like, like when you move in on the nair, it just doesn't do anything.
Right.
Dude, yeah, like this. Like, oh my goodness, you gotta do something here. Like, if you're the Marth here, look, he's like whiffing up tilt.
Yeah, he's so scared.
He's jumping, he's facing his back towards you, he's back airing. Like, dude, he's just whiffing aerials like a madman. Like, and he's just not in any danger. And it's like, I just want you to act more threatening here. You don't even need to, like, really hit him. He'll just give you a whiff. He'll just give you a whiff. He gave you so many. So many. And then he's just like, oh, runoff fair worked this time? And it's like, yes, dude. Yeah, great. Okay, good DI. Oh, oops. You messed up. Okay, you just let him catch you with, like, stupidity. Laser. Instead of the down air here. Short hop, laser.
Oh, yeah.
Laser grab.
Right.
What even happened? How did you get hit here? Actually, I don't know what you did. You just like kept fighting. Actually.
Then he just up-aired me.
Yeah, and then you're dead. Oh, you're dead anyway. Dude, yeah, like look at this spot he gets put in here. Like you're not invincible here. He just nairs and dashes back, and you're like Marth doesn't win this.
Yeah.
Like he does not ever win that. Yeah, look at that. Like you could have just taken this spot and like run away and lasered again, right? Or you just hit him. Yeah, get out of here, Marth. Oh.
What'd you say to do against Light Shield?
Laser grab?
Oh, okay. No, on the ground. You saw like the shine grab whiffed.
Yeah. You can just down air fade back or laser grab.
Okay.
Like you don't want to laser shine grab, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to. No, you don't want to do these lasers. That's crazy person behavior. Just hit Marth off and force him to ledge here. Or back off and laser like there. But you don't want to do this. He's just like in the perfect spot to fair you. So I think this matchup is unique because against Puff, right? The idea is that you can kind of do whatever you want as long as you don't give her stuff.
Right.
But it's defensive. It's like you and then this one is like you can do whatever you want as long as you don't give him what he wants, and you also have to be aggressive. And that's what makes it so like difficult, like a literal difficult matchup to play correctly. But when you do it right, you're just aggro and you just like show up and literally run Zane over for like 40 minutes. And it's like, yay!
Yeah, when I see Falcos win this matchup, that's pretty much how it looks, where they're just hitting all their aggressive options.
Yeah, you just move in. Marth looks helpless. Combo him,
Yeah,
hit him off stage, back air. Like, see you later. See you later,
definitely
kid.
all the Magi sets where she wins look like that.
Mm-hmm. I almost feel like you can just laser grab here every time instead of shine grabbing. I'm trying to think what good the shine actually does there. You also need to be more you know how against Sheik you mix up like which side of them you're on?
Right, yeah.
Like Marth doesn't want his back facing you. So like moving around like this is really good. And then like making some sort of assumption that he's gonna move this way is really strong. Like a lot of times Mango will literally catch this roll, like with like a down air or something like that, because you're like expecting Marth. Like when Marth is getting pressured, he's either gonna Hail Mary down air out of shield, dash or like roll away, roll in, like or like dash. Like he's just not like he's either gonna move left, right, or down air out of shield. And like a lot of times he doesn't want to like move through you, and unless you're like he's like right here, like I don't know. I think like you can do more stuff where you kind of like show Marth that you're on him, like
Yeah.
and then just win his defense to beat your scramble. Like once you get comfortable with the scrambles, then you're like, oh, like I'm just gonna jab Marth here, and then he messes up his defense against my scramble, and then I downer his roll or something like that. I don't really like moving back here like that much.
Yeah, I'm in the corner. I don't need to. If I'm covering dash in with retreating aerial, do you think it's fine risking getting dash in scrabbed like this?
You did the aerial too far forward.
Oh, I see.
Like if you do it right, he should literally like this. It feels like he's just doing this on reaction. Like he's here, he dashes back for the full distance, and then he sees this, then he doesn't have to do it. So it's like, it feels like you're not. It's like you're not fading back. You're just slowing your forward momentum.
I did a neutral jump. Yeah, I didn't hold back. I think after it.
No, it looks like you did like a forward jump.
Oh, I did. I did full forward jump and then I drifted back.
Yeah. I think that just gives him like this. I feel like this is the same grab that beats the full distance one. Like it just covers that whole range because it feels like he just did an option coverage here. Like it didn't feel like he actually like he should have to read you to punish the fade back dare.
How do you feel about full approaching no fast fall aerials in this matchup? Because that kind of messes up that range.
I think it is decent. Okay. I think in my experience, it's mostly good to like I'll like act like I'm gonna do a down air and I'll do a nair instead, and it'll catch them at like higher percents and hit them away, like in the corner maybe or something. I don't know. I don't have a full opinion on it. It feels like it'd be like a little risky, but as a mix up, like yeah, it's fine, especially if you're gonna like cross up with it.
Yeah. Okay. I did the short hop laser off again. I just got power shielded for it.
Yeah, because it just like gives him like an hour to react.
Yeah.
And he just gets.
It's really hard to shoot it low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like from Marth's perspective, look at this whole sequence. There's never a point in this where like Marth, where it looks like you might do something to him. Like he hits, Oh, Falco goes away. Just safe shield, do a nair. Okay, Falco moves out of the way. They laser in place. Nice, I'll shield that and do a safe nair again. You know? And so it's like, you need to, like, if you're in a situation like this, like, yeah, right here.
I could just, like
let's see, like, right here, just, you're coming in. You know, like, you're coming in right now, like, approaching laser or something after this nair. Mm-hmm. And then, like, then he has to do a mix, because then they'll start doing, like, nair up tilt, you know? And you can punish that, like, with a separate mix up. But I will be honest that, like, this matchup is definitely losing for the next 5 years, probably.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Eventually,
if that's how I have to play it, like, where I'm forcing mix-ups the whole time that are just advantaged.
Yeah, I think that basically you're gonna, like, we're gonna be playing this forced advantage type thing on Marth, like, where we're kind of having to, like, fight it out, and then, like, as the years progress, people will find, like, oh, if you do this laser followed by this laser here, then you can actually win the situation more often. Like, we just need to layer the safe lasers that we find later onto the basis of fighting Marth.
That's the direction Flash has been moving in this matchup, finding, like, good laser patterns.
That's not dude. That's because he's working for the future. like he's here doing the work for the Falcos in 2040. He's like, no, my brothers in the future, they won't lose to Marth like we did. They're also, I just haven't seen you set up enough, like, edgeguard type things. Like, when you throw Marth up and he's in the air in the corner here, like, even when he's at, like, 20, if he uses his double jump, he's kind of like, you know, like, he kind of gets put in this, like, either I falling fair / neutral B and then up B, or I try to fair back to the stage or whatever. Like, it just puts him in kind of a scary spot. And so I feel like you want to remember how scary that is for him and not treat it like, oh, but I just need to build my damage to get an eventual edgeguard. It's like, no, like, he's afraid enough. And I noticed this when I play Albert, because, like I said, I think Albert is one of the best Falcos at actually hitting those back airs, is that, like, he just gets me up in the air at, like, 40 from, like, a shine. And I'm like, huh. Like... And I'll just try to get back 4 times, get back aired all 4 times, and then be off stage with no double jump at 80, and then, you know, actually get edge guarded. Ooh, I would have down air down smashed. What the?
That looked like I could hit.
I was about to say, nah, this...
Close.
What is the regular get up accomplishing for you here?
Prevents me getting hit, and if he goes low, I can backflip. That was my thought process. Because he kept trying to hit me games 1 and 2 when I'm on the ledge. I could have stalled instead.
Yeah, like, I always think, like, okay, like, if I'm here, boom. So, my thought process here is that Bones says ledge attack is optimal there instead of regular get up, but I'm just gonna say what I was thinking is that, like, right here I will either go low and try to, like, read a back air on Marth falling out of this, or do an instant back air here. Like, I'll grab edge slightly later and just do invincible low back air where I barely make it on stage, or a higher, like, a mid-height back air, which can hit him double jumping back here. But, like, I don't know, just do something. Like, shine, turn around, down air. I just like, if you had shine, turn around, down air here, you probably would have died. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I just want...
You're, like, going for something.
Yeah, I just want something. Like, the backflip, regrab, those types of things, like, I feel like they're not decisive enough. Like, I want my edgeguard to make Marth be afraid of, like... I don't want him to be afraid of the flowchart, basically.
Yeah.
I want him to be afraid of the deadly mix-up. And that is just my current perspective on this. But I think that, like, when you play the flowchart, Marth feels like he has, like, a pretty solid gamble that he can just do every time and, like, play it out. Whereas, like, if you just...
he either, like, waits low or he's...
Whereas, like, when you're playing Mango as Marth and you're like, oh, it's coming for him. Like, he's gonna hit me with something crazy and I'll die here. Like, even right here, I would have really liked, like, a full hop back out. Like, right here. Okay. You don't even need to interact with him. Just something...
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
When I play bad Marths, and I go for the bear, it feels great.
Wait,
so.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, and I think also, like, the ledge grab timing against Marth is really important. Like, you made it work here, but I feel like you're grabbing too...
A bit too early?
Like, basically, I grab mad late, and then I just, like, sometimes am down for Marth to weak fare me back to the stage to create a 50-50 where if he does do that aerial, I can probably kill him.
I see what you
mean.
I
grab ledge late, and then I either kill him off the late grab ledge, and I do a mix-up there, or I wait for him to double jump aerial and then kill him off of that, or try to.
What do you kill him with?
I just try to, like, back air.
Oh, okay.
If you can get Marth off stage with no double jump, he's pretty dead there, because you can just, like, you know, ledge dash, down tilt, or forward smash or something off the Marth killer. Yeah. This is another thing. If I'm here... I am literally ledge dash full hopping.
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't care if it's not that good. I'm getting out of here. Like, it's better than fighting it out with lasers.
There's a Texas Falco that does that to me in the Ditto a bunch, and it feels really fucking strong.
Oh, yeah. In the Ditto, it's very difficult to deal with, too. Oh, this was so good. I love this. And I love this because you're just outside of the range where his Nair out of shield would miss.
Yeah.
They're like, boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, oh, now you're in my town. And then you just get this. Now he's here. You get that. Yeah, dude, yeah. Like, that's this matchup. Like, you get him in the advantage, and then you just hit him a bunch, and then you get the kill off of like a strong choice. You just need to do that more often. It's just not super cut and dry.
Yeah.
The more cut and dry it is, the more Marth benefits. And the more you're just like, I'm a wild man. Like once you get the advantage, you're a wild man. In neutral, it's like you're like a smart wild man. Once you get the hit, you just want to be like, I don't know, man. Somehow this back air is gonna hit.
No, that's explaining like the disparity I'm feeling between playing like a run-of-the-mill Marth versus, like, a good one. Because a good one, I'm, like, respecting their punish, so I'm like, okay, I gotta see how they're trying to prevent my setup, and then I'm gonna hit them for this exact read. Like it's Fox or something, but I should just play it as if, like, I'm smart mashing the whole time.
Yeah, like, you're actually playing this pretty well. You could have even played this a little bit more aggro, but, like, I actually really like this, where you're putting pressure, you know? Like that, like the Nair, the down air, and you go for a mix there. It's like, dude, yeah! Come on, man! Like, you could be doing this every stock. Come on. Except tech that. But, like, no, like... Oh, this is what I'm saying.
I can play this way.
That's what I'm saying. Is like when I see it happen, I'm like, wait, look, no, you're just beating him. Like this is what happened. Like you could just play like this every stock.
I will.
I'm not trying to get after you. I'm just like excited because I'm like, look, it's right there. Like all the stuff I mentioned, you do sometimes.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a big disparity for me in my head in this matchup. I get it now.
Okay, so this is a big point. Is that don't make gambles like this, even if they seem nice, where you're gonna cross up into the corner, like that. Just to avoid those. Like
I didn't think he'd land on side platform.
Like what I'm, huh?
I didn't think he'd land on the side platform with the jump.
Oh, I see. Okay, no worries then. It's just like a misjudgment.
Yeah. I think I saw the jump and I was like, oh, hit.
See, this is. I'm not a huge fan of these down airs. Mostly because of the percent Marth is at.
Oh yeah, it doesn't combo.
I would just wait and do a timing mix-up. Like,
okay,
just something, or go to Legend Dash.
Right.
I feel like someday we're gonna. Someday we're gonna confirm this, and we're just gonna grab here instead of shine grab. It's okay. I am you also. I also do that. And then yeah, look, you're just beating him up. No, 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 no. Turn around back. Turn backwards here. Threaten the back air.
Oh, instead of lasering.
Yeah, because like I don't know, you're just gonna like laser forward tilt or something. Whereas like
yeah.
if you just stood here and like walked up to the ledge, he'd be like slightly more like walk and crouch or something. He'd be like in a little bit more danger. Yeah, they're just so much better. And you can tell immediately that the game is going better too.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, no, you don't. Oh, back air that, come on, or down air that, something. Come on. No, that's like my favorite part of beating up Marth is that
You can bear that without him grab. Oh, if you bear early, like you were saying.
No, this is a reaction. That's a reaction.
That's a reaction.
You can dare or bear this. That's a free reaction.
It feels like he grabs ledge.
How would you bear that? What do you mean? Somebody in chat, you just drop double jump back air. Sorry, somebody in chat's like, how would you back air that? It's like, what do you?
See?
That's just.
Brain.
Yeah, no, because I'm just looking. I'm like, whiff. Like Marth can't grab ledge until like here, I think.
Oh.
Like he just has a big ledge grab range, so he would still grab ledge out of this, but it's not like he grabs ledge like right when he can do his double fair. You know,
I thought he grabs ledge right there.
I could be wrong. I'm pretty like all I'm saying is my intuition tells me that 100 times out of 100 Marth is dead here. Literally 100 times out of 100.
I'll just save state it so I could get good at the reaction.
Bowen says, imagine whiff punishing fair on stage, but now imagine you have no jump squat. It's like, yep. And this too, I like when you're in this position, face backwards. Just hunt for a back air. Because your worst case here is he like down airs you and you hit the ground and you back air him off at 84. Like right here. Okay. Yeah, no, this is like what I'll do. Is I'll just be like, oh, like I thought you were gonna jump here. The one thing I would say is this is too high because it's not covering his double jump sweet spot. Like here,
How are you covering low?
I'm just saying, just drop lower when you double jump back air.
Oh, okay.
Like, see how far above ledge you went here? You don't need to. You can back air like here and still auto cancel. It's just because like he's gonna do this. And then right here, he's going to double jump. And you're going to be here when he's grabbing ledge. Or like when he's like jumping up to grab the ledge. So it's just slightly different back air. We'll just hit his double jump here. You wouldn't have hit this edge guard. You wouldn't have hit this recovery, right? Because you made it the opposite read. But you was still like, you need to go a little bit lower there. Ooh, no.
LOL.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. It was just like not.
So you would have.
It was just not.
Would you have like fell with aerial trickier? Because you want to fall with aerial.
Right here.
That was a pretty bad aerial.
Yeah, the aerial was pretty bad here.
No tricks.
I would. What would I do here? I feel like I would do something where I do drop double jump waveland down. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
And
didn't
then
layer this at all.
And then maybe wave dash off to the side plat shield. You know, like something like to get to like a. I would just work my way down. You just kind of like He's like, oh, okay. Nice. Great play of invincibility. No, the shine, but it's okay.
Ceasing great if I just attacked out of it. I see it for sure.
Yeah, and then right here, I think this is another spot where like you do this up tilt, right? And then you're like, oh no, I'm at a disadvantage. I should dash away. But what does dashing away do? You know, like if you think he's gonna run in at you, you can down air in place. If you think he's gonna nair, you can crouch. You know, like you have options, but like if you crouched here, like or down it in place, it would have beaten this. It would have beaten this. So it's like the dash back is just it makes so much sense against like other characters a lot of times, but like there's just nothing that it gains you here. You need to just keep doing things. Like
Yeah.
the urge to reset is just so difficult to get rid of in this matchup. But it's so real. It's just like, no, you don't want to be the guy who's resetting. That's on Marth. Or like right here. Literally you did it again. Because you're like, oh, I whiffed my back air. I should dash away. And it's like, but why? Either he whiff punished your back air correctly already and you can't do anything, or you should keep playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
These are actually such great examples. Like, I'm so glad, I'm so happy for these positions because they are like literally exactly where it's like, no, right there, keep playing. And then what'll happen is like, when you're in a spot where you do whiff that back air, or whatever, like when you're in a spot where something, like you whiff this up tilt or whatever, and then like Marth isn't going to want to dash dance here because what if you just did a psycho down air in, right? So Marth wants to either move in or move back. Like Marth has pressure to now do something. Whereas if Marth is confident that like every disadvantage that Ober is in, he will simply like retreat. That like Marth just makes short work of that. And yeah, you just let him get this. This is just you being like something. I would have hit him with the FB. Like, nah, forget you. Okay. Let's see. How far in are we? No way, we're almost at an hour already, dude. I've just been going. I just sit down, look at the melee, and talk. I was just like, oh, that's like 50 minutes already. All right, we've got like 8 minutes left. If you have any ideas. Because I feel like we super targeted what you need to be doing here.
Yeah, I get where I need to do versus Falco.
Oh, I loved so many of those spots. They were just so obvious where it was like, here's a spot where Ober puts himself in a slight disadvantage, but then fights out of it. Just take a stock instantly. It's like, here's him dashing back out of it, and then he just kills you. It's like picture perfect examples.
Yeah, good game 4.
Good game what?
Good game 4 to watch.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
The only other stuff I have is like Slippy replays. I have like a Falco Icy Slippy replay.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Like this is after our last talk about it?
Yeah, this is September 5th.
I was also wondering if you could maybe upload that lesson at some point. We can talk about it later. I just think that one is like specific. I just want to link it to like a bunch of Falcos. Like I just don't want to have to give that exact lesson again, and I know that I will. But we'll talk about it. Okay.
I no longer have Icy's practice, which sucks.
That is a big bummer.
Yeah, players going. I'm gonna have tournament sets though, which is cool.
Okay.
This is just the last game in a best of 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm lazy.
So I think you could be pressuring more out of that, but
right.
You don't have to. Like Falco wins this one by enough that it's like, well, he's not wrong. Like back air.
Back air?
Yeah.
But up air separates.
Back air separates. Like up air separates forward and more forward, but back air can separate, especially if you like full hop shine bear here. You'll get like a bigger separation than you will off of the up air. And like I personally prefer them going to opposite sides rather than like both on the same side. Like it's easier to like see where they are, but Popo can like fair here and then hold shield, and then Nana might fall down and get synced, and like if you try to hit her, maybe he shields it and then up airs you out of your full hop aerial or something. Like nice. Down air? Oh, okay. That's fine too. Ah, I love that laser. I do that laser so much.
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, nah, my game plan is goated. I just sit here and you're like, outer edge of the side
I'm doing
plat,
it.
and they're like, it's like, yeah, you guys didn't think of a solution to that one, did you? Figured that out 5 years ago.
Oh, this short hop up air I felt was tricky for me. That one. I started shielding it, and then I just shield drop and start shield pressure.
You can just like short hop to center and laser, or just move around on the plat.
Okay. Instead of being stationary.
Yeah, like this is just like this is such a committal up air. Like you can shield drop down air this. You can short hop over it and down air. Like you can like shield drop shine, short hop fast fall through shine. You know, double jump away. If you don't want to drop the aerial on them. Or you can just get to center and hold them in the corner, or do this thing you did where you like switch which platform you're on.
Yeah. Okay.
More shine, like in these combos, like shine her, jump up, shine her again, like shine her right now.
Oh yeah, I started going for Popo.
Which you can after you've successfully shined her into oblivion.
Okay.
So she's
she
like
must be farther.
Like, remember, you want to get her, like, so far out of the way that she's basically gone.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really like this either. Like, I would have gone for Nana here.
Okay, yeah, she needs to be shined further.
She's just coming back too soon. And, like, Popo literally can't do anything about you going for her here. Like, at all. Like, there's nothing he can do.
Okay.
And honestly, you can kill her out of this, I think. If she has 17 damage, too, I don't know if she does.
I don't know either.
But regardless, I would think that maybe I could kill her out of this. Like full hop shine, double jump up B, you know?
Right.
You can probably get a kill.
Okay. Yeah, shining her away felt tricky. It makes sense that I'm doing it like only when she's too close.
I was about to say I want to see a late aerial, and then you did like a really bad one where you like missed your fastball or something. But other than that, that was the right idea. Like to do that downer there, that was good.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like
there's bad at late bearing.
I think you're still giving them too much respect.
Okay.
Like whenever they jump, like whenever they do this, like you should be getting some sort of advantage. Like they're getting way too many like getting away with it for free type of deals. Like
how do you create the advantage there when they
get below them or hit them out of the air. Like either like jump and back air them or just get to the ground and make them come down. That's like their worst aspect is coming down.
Yeah.
Also do like laser, dash back, dash in, late aerial. That's a really good pattern.
Okay.
I definitely think this definitely okay. So this is like definitely an improvement from last time. I see that you're playing the plan, but you're too like platform heavy. Okay. You're not being confident enough with the lasers. Like remember that these are mini Luigis, and it's like you feel pretty confident lasering Luigi on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Or like right here. Oh, this is the perfect example. Like right here, when you get close enough, boom. Like right here, this is the dash back, dash in, late down air. Like perfect spot for that. When you're like right outside the hammer range, like this right here, dash in, dash back, dash in, late down air. Like it feels like you're trying to like, because remember, like the laser and the movement introduces the chaos, right? What it feels like is you're trying to get the chaos going by doing that, and then you're like, and when there's enough chaos, I'll beat them up.
Yeah.
But what you really need to do is just move and laser. Know for a fact the chaos has been created anyway, and then like use that as like a little crack or like an opening to sneak in, and then create the big disorder with the shines and all that type of stuff. So it's like it's not that moving around and lasering can create disorder. It's that it does. Yeah, and so it's like
definitely visually confirming it happening.
Yeah, exactly. And by that point, it's too late. Like what's gonna happen is you're gonna be like, there it is. Hey, there it is again. Wow, there it is again, and nothing's ever gonna happen. Like it just happens no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like I'm creating it sometimes, and I'm like, well, I can't. do anything. I'm too far.
Okay, this is like a good example too of like the shine thing of like you're right here, you hit her with this, you didn't go for her, which is correct because Popo is right here, and you get this and you get this. Now shine her. Shine her, shine her, shine her.
I see.
Right here, shine her.
Yeah.
Whenever you have a chance.
Okay.
Is because it's just like a freebie, take her out of the game for 10 seconds. You get to kill Luma instantly.
Yeah.
And then, yes, this is... Nobody really needs that much advice on how to play this one. Once you learn to, like, laser and walk, it's just like, oh, what does he have left? Okay, this is the other thing, and this is, like, a big one, is that they cover... Like, they are worse at covering this than, like, changing platforms because of the up air. So, like, when you do this, this is fine because they can't get to top plat, but this is really dangerous. They can up air you here.
Okay.
And then, like, when you're up here and they're coming and they do this, you got to do something. Like, it's like you're just like, well, there's not enough chaos for me. And it's like, dude, there's... Yes, dude, right here. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Where, like, you just laser them and you're like, there's chaos, right? And it's like, yeah. I think they tried to, like, literally, like, wave dash in forward smash or something here. And it's like, yeah, the laser is gonna... The laser, especially laser plus something, even if it's not a direct attack, like, laser plus threat causes them to need to move before they resync off the laser or reconnect off the laser.
Okay.
So it's basically like create small chaos, continue. Yeah, dude, like this too. It's like one laser, small chaos, right? She moved forward too far. And then like, oops. And now, right now, I would be creating more chaos, but you're just kind of like lasering here. But then you're like, okay, fine. This one created chaos. Created, and then you're just like go in, and then it's like, oh, now they're in like an even more chaotic position because they tried to roll, but like Nana was not synced up and stuff, you know. And now you're here, and it's like you can just keep expanding on like the craziness that's happening to them, and they never feel like they're like chilling. They'll just always feel like they're getting like chaos done. Nice. A little low. Like, you want this up B to be really high. Like, when you're charging your up B, you want to be off camera completely.
Okay.
You want to be, like, full bubble.
I didn't think about that.
It just makes it way harder for Popo to actually get you. Okay, and then this is just you finishing off poor Popo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
no, that's good. We got a couple little extra notes in there for the Ices matchup. And now we're definitely at an hour.
Touched on everything I was wondering about, so that's cool.
All right, perfect. Oh, good talking to you, man.
Good talking.
And all right, thanks for being down for me to stream it. And
yeah, true.
I'll hope you have a good one, man. I'll talk to you later. Let me know if any questions pop up or anything like that.
See ya.
All right, peace.